back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah and I'm Mom with Muscle. And in this week's video, it is actually Memorial Day weekend. So we have a 3-day weekend here in beautiful California, like so many of you guys, and that is why this video is being posted on Tuesday. So this week we had some fun news. We got word that one of the shops that I love so much was opening for the first time in 11 weeks, like letting physical people be in the store to go shop. So I take you guys along for that. I also show you guys some updates on the house as we have kind of loose ends and different projects here and there. Update you guys on that, as well as show you guys my favorite margarita recipe that I have kind of created throughout this quarantine. So I leave the recipe here, and I also just kind of do a little chit chat and see how you guys are doing, just talk to you guys. So that is what is going on in this week's video. And I also forgot to do an intro, so that is why I'm outside with a sweatshirt and no makeup and filming that right now. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell button for every time I upload a video. And like always, love you guys. We'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. What's up, you guys? Today is Friday, and Friday is usually a really fun day for Collin and I. It is sushi and cocktail night. So Collin and I don't really drink that much, but we have kind of made Friday nights throughout this entire kind of quarantine process. Fridays are our nights to have a cocktail, have sushi, and it's just something that we really enjoy with my sister and her husband down the street. So I've been getting really into kind of getting creative and like stepping outside my little bubble with cocktails instead of just going and having a White Claw. I've been really into making different drinks. So tonight's drink, I am making a margarita, and I really love the kind of recipe that I have come up with, and I figured it'd be really fun to share it with you guys. So this is what you're going to need in order to make my famous margaritas. So obviously you're going to need tequila. We usually use Hornitos tequila, but we are just using Kirkland's silver tequila. So any type of tequila will be perfect. You're going to need triple sec for this. You're going to need Grand Monier. Cannot forget the Grand Monier for your margaritas. You will need agave nectar, obviously fresh limes, and I possibly will do grapefruit juice in this. I have a bunch of grapefruit, so it might be a grapefruit juice margarita. So starting with your limes, you're just gonna cut them in half. Have your squeezer. If you can do fresh limes, the better. So I am cutting up quite a few. I'm making a pitcher full, as we are going to be sharing it with my sister and her husband. So I just cut up 4 limes, but if you're doing an individual serving, I would recommend about 2 to 3 whole limes per glass. So just taking my squeezer, I'm just squeezing the juice right directly into the pitcher. What's everybody doing, huh? This whole thing is crazy. Who would have thought that we would be coming on 11 weeks of this situation? Here in San Diego, things are like slowly starting to open. We're, I think, in phase 1. Here in California, they're having different phases for different businesses and different activities for people. So I got word from one of my girls that I've made friends with at Restoration Hardware that they possibly are opening to the public tomorrow, which is Saturday. So I told Collin, I'm like, we're dropping right off with Grandma. We're going to Restoration. I've been so into house projects lately, and like, I'm just loving our home, and obviously I feel like maybe I'm super into it because I've been stuck home for so long that I'm like, you know, this is the space that I'm in so much, so I want it to be, you know, what I want. So I'll have to show you guys. We had the beams upstairs installed, and we finally finished the shiplap in the office. So I'll have to show you that too. I'm actually gonna squeeze 2 more limes because I have them available, and you can't go wrong with fresh lime juice. So I'm gonna finish squeezing those. But yeah, I'm ready to get back to the gym. We've even had talks of like our gym's not opening until like July or August. It's just like crazy, 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 crazy. And I haven't actually mentioned this on my channel yet, but I've officially furloughed with Lululemon. So it's just so up in the air as far as like scheduling and requirements and all this. So I just decided that, you know, it'd be best for me to furlough until they can offer something a little bit more stable. So, all right. Sorry, it's kind of like a chit chat, get ready, make cocktail Friday. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. All right, next step is our tequila. So I have a little jigger. I got mine from CB2. They got really cool barware if you guys are on the market for that. So since I'm gonna be making 4 cocktails, I will do the double side all the way to the top. 1, 2, I'm gonna do one more, 4 of these. Per serving, if you're doing individual, I would recommend a double for 1 glass. If you don't want it as strong, just do a single. Okay, so then you can set your tequila to the side. Now it's triple sec. Again, gonna do 3 of these. Now the Grand Monier is used to go on top of the drink. I don't actually physically mix it in. We are going to squeeze some fresh grapefruits. So now I'm going to grab another lime. All right, you guys, this is important, and I always seem to like forget about this step. You're gonna cut your lime in half, cut it into another quarter. So half to a quarter. Make a little slit right in the center of it. Okay, so you're gonna make a slit right down the center. And you are going to juice your rim. You only do this if you want salt. But I always forget this part before putting an ice in it. So I also got these glasses from CB2. How cool are those? Aren't those awesome? So now I just picked up a little salt container, nothing fancy. Give it a little stir-rooski, little dip. Now I'm gonna get some ice cubes. Another version of this that I have tried and I love is adding a White Claw. Ice, 2 black metal straws, gotta be bougie. Okay, so those are officially done. So I'm going to pour these in. Presentation is also very key for me. I'm all about aesthetics. So you have your glass, lime with salted rim, and your mixture. You're gonna do a splash of agave nectar. Obviously, the more you put in it, the sweeter it is going to be. Give it a little stir. Okay, and then you're just gonna add just a splash of Grand Marnier on top. And there you guys have it. Happy Friday. So anyways, you guys, that is it. That is my little at-home margarita recipe. I hope you guys maybe implement this recipe in your household. I'll make sure to link all of the ingredients down below with measurements so you guys can implement this in your home. But happy Friday, you guys, and we will see you tomorrow. Good morning, YouTube. Today is Saturday, and we have big plans. So we got word. You gotta go right.
Mom's.
Going to grandma's. So we got word from one of the gals that I'm friends with at Restoration Hardware that they are opening today for the first time in almost 11 weeks, and I told Collin, I'm like, we are going. So we are on our way to Grandma Oma's house to drop off Miss Rider Girl for a couple hours to allow us to have some time to go to Restoration, and then we possibly are going to Home Depot to pick up a couple of items for the house. So a little, maybe Bed Bath & Beyond if we have time for that. So that is what is happening today. So I figured I would take you guys along for that, as I'm very, very excited to be out and about and be not at home. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's happening. And yeah, we'll see you guys in our next video. God forbid. Okay, we are officially at Restoration. We have our masks. There is, no joke, a line forming outside of this store.
Basic bitches.
You can tell people are really excited to be here because nobody's been able to shop for however long, so let's do this. Oh my gosh, they're opening! My life is complete. How excited are you?
Not as excited as you are.
They have so much good stuff here right now. Like, so good. They're like stocked. All these bowls and like, that is so good. Love. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys some new additions to the house. So starting with our bar stools, I had originally ghost chairs here, and I wasn't necessarily a fan of how everything was like pulling together, so I sold those on Facebook Marketplace and got these super cool chairs, kind of like a wickering back with a black pad. So a little bit of a tip for you guys. I originally found these chairs on Target.com for $250 a chair, and I researched the crap out of them. I took the style of it and the brand that made them and actually found them almost $75 cheaper on a different website. So make sure to do your homework when you guys are looking for furniture. So that is the one thing that has been updated. I did order some chairs for this table, so they should be coming. And we actually had another beam installed going through the kitchen here. So it was originally just this little one and it wasn't looking right. So he actually came back and installed another additional beam to tie all that together. But moving over here, here is one of the restoration hardware finds that I found. It's so cool. It's like a distressed vessel, and it's deceiving on this camera. It's actually rather large. So I have it right here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it there, but I thought that was like super cool. Kind of tie in like my modern farmhouse vibe. Another update is we are getting ready to start figuring out more details on our fireplaces. Things were kind of at a standstill for a while, and we're planning on doing our fireplace, and then everything happened with COVID. So this is now something that we are starting up again. So again, just trying to figure out material, print, pattern. This is a Calcutta, and then this is I think it's just called a bright white. So just trying to figure out different stones, what veining I like, what I don't like. So that is another kind of project. And then taking you guys along for the other item that I found at Restoration Hardware is this massive concrete bowl. How cool is that? So it is, again, very deceiving, but this thing is massive. Concrete bowl. I don't know if I'm gonna do moss or different fruits in it or whatnot, but currently it is in our dining room. And another little thing, I decided to remove the chandelier that was in here. So we are going to be getting a larger chandelier, but that was another little resto find today. And the chandelier that was originally in here is now being moved into the office. So this is a Restoration Hardware chandelier that we had in the dining room that is now going to be installed in here. So again, this is the office. You guys can see it's completely finished. It turned out so good. I'm so happy with how everything kind of came full circle. And now I am trying to figure out decor, artwork. Obviously, this is how I determine sizing with things. So another kind of tip for you guys, if you're looking for furniture or prints, tape it off. This is just honestly painter's tape, and it gives me a really good idea of like how the sizing is going to work in a space. So as you guys know, this is my next project. I'm not going to buy any furniture until we can get this carpet removed, because I don't really have places for all the stuff to sit for now, but that is this project. And then you guys saw on my last video, we were having the beams upstairs installed. So that was done on Friday when he fixed the other beam. So he did the tic-tac-toe pattern. Super cool, right? So it's the same coloring of everything that's like downstairs, but he just did a different formation. So tic-tac-toe all the way around, and then planning on doing some sort of really bitchin' chandelier right there in the center. And then again, taking out this carpet and moving that wood planking all the way through. But that was Friday's little install. What is up, you guys? Today is day 2. Today is Sunday, and I took Collin's truck and I went down to another Restoration Hardware. So like you guys will see in my videos, we removed one of the chandeliers from our dining room and we put it in the office, which I will actually update you guys on that. And I called one of the restorations that was about 35-40 minutes from our home about a chandelier that I've had my eye on and a hunt for, and they had it. So I drove down here today and just picked it up, and I am just waiting in line to get that loaded. It's interesting how, you know, stores are now. Everybody has masks on. They're actually hand sanitizing you before you go into the store. There's social distancing. It's a different shop experience for sure, but it feels really good to be able to like walk into a store and like have communication with people. So yeah, that's what happened today, and then hopefully I can get Collin to be on board with getting that hung. I am very much a relentless person when it comes to stuff like that. I get so excited and I just want things done like right then and there. So he's a pretty good sport with like putting up with my relentlessness and excitement when it comes to things like that. But yeah, so I'm excited to get our chandelier, and yeah, stay tuned for pictures and videos of that.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
Alright you guys, there it is. How cool is that? All installed. This has been a chandelier I've wanted for the longest time, and I'm so happy that I found it. Isn't that cool?
I've been stuck going on my way.
Whoa! I got squirted in the face. That's dirty. Hey babe! Grapefruit or no grapefruit?
You're still filming?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to cut that out.